Egypt, often referred to as the Land of Light, is a country rich in ancient marvels and enduring secrets. However, you may be surprised to learn that the cost of living here is significantly lower than in the United States. In this documentary, we'll explore 15 fascinating and unexpected facts about Egypt. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe to the Fledgling Eagle channel for more engaging content that will take you on a journey of discovery. 1. Egypt, the enigmatic transcontinental land. Egypt, strategically situated in the northeastern corner of Africa and extending into Asia via the Sinai Peninsula, serves as a unique transcontinental link, spanning over 1 million square kilometers. The country is predominantly shaped by the expansive Sahara Desert, with fertile lands mainly concentrated along the famous Nile River. To the north, it is bordered by the Mediterranean Sea, to the east by the Red Sea, to the west by Libya, and to the south by Sudan, creating a diverse and impactful geographic presence. Egypt's climate is mostly desert, with summer temperatures ranging from 86 degrees Fahrenheit to 104 degrees Fahrenheit, while winter brings milder conditions between 55 degrees Fahrenheit and 68 degrees Fahrenheit. The Mediterranean coast enjoys a more temperate climate, offering cooler breezes and occasional rainfall, which makes it an appealing destination for travelers. As of 2024, Egypt's population is approximately 111 million, making it the largest population in both the Arab world and Africa. Despite its size and rapid growth, with an annual population increase of 2.4%, the country faces significant challenges, including unemployment and overcrowding in urban areas. Arabic is the official language, although English is widely spoken, particularly in major cities like Cairo and Alexandria, where it's commonly used in business, education, and tourism. By the way, where are you watching this video from? Let us know in the comments. We'd love to hear from you. Your simple action can encourage us to create more content. Thank you for your support and sending much love your way. 2. Ancient Egyptian women, power and freedom. In ancient Egypt, women enjoyed a level of rights and influence that was exceptional compared to many other civilizations of the time. They had the ability to own property, engage in legal matters, and even initiate divorce, privileges that were uncommon for women in much of the ancient world. This autonomy was a reflection of a broader cultural appreciation for women's roles in Egyptian society. Women could ascend to powerful positions such as queens or priestesses, and they played active roles in important political, social, and religious events. One unique aspect of women's lives in ancient Egypt was the practice of tattooing. Tattoos, often adorned with symbols like the Eye of Horus or lotus flowers, were not merely ornamental. They were believed to carry spiritual meaning, offering protection, blessings, and good fortune. These tattoos were seen as sacred prayers for health and prosperity, emphasizing the strong connection between everyday life and the divine in ancient Egyptian culture. For those new to our channel, a warm welcome from Fledgling Eagle. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to subscribe and turn on the notification bell so you never miss any of our upcoming content. In contrast, modern Egyptian women face significant challenges despite some progress in education and employment. They still encounter legal and social constraints, with gender inequality remaining a major issue. Women's rights are often restricted in areas such as marriage, inheritance, and personal freedom. These ongoing challenges have sparked widespread discussions and calls for reform to improve gender equality and empower women in contemporary Egyptian society, urging a return to the rights and autonomy that women once enjoyed in ancient Egypt. 3. Shaking hands, a cultural tradition. In Egypt, cultural traditions are deeply influenced by Islamic values and a strong emphasis on modesty. One notable practice is the avoidance of handshakes between men and women who are not related. In both social and professional settings, when an unrelated man and woman meet, they typically communicate through a third party or engage in conversation without physical contact. This custom reflects the broader cultural importance placed on maintaining appropriate boundaries between the sexes. Many Egyptian women wear headscarves, particularly when visiting religious sites or in public settings, as a symbol of modesty that aligns with Islamic teachings. The hijab, while serving as a religious observance, also represents a personal and cultural statement, linking the wearer to tradition and identity. When it comes to greetings, it is customary to address individuals by their full name. This practice highlights the significance of names in Egyptian culture, where they often hold deep meaning. For non-Arabic speakers, correctly pronouncing someone's full name is seen as an important gesture of respect and politeness, acknowledging the cultural weight names carry in Egypt. 4. Marrying 4 wives, a tradition with rules. In Egypt, Islamic law allows men to marry up to 4 wives. Though this practice is bound by strict regulations and expectations, a husband is required to treat each wife equally, ensuring that all receive the same living conditions, financial support, and even separate residences. This rule is in place to prevent favoritism and ensure that each wife's needs are fairly addressed. In cases of divorce, Egyptian law mandates that a husband must continue to financially support his ex-wife for the rest of her life. This provision is intended to safeguard the financial security of women, reflecting a cultural and religious commitment to fulfilling family responsibilities and obligations. However, this practice stands in contrast to the traditional roles women often hold in Egyptian society. While men are permitted to marry multiple wives, women are generally expected to focus on domestic duties, including managing the household and caring for children. These gender roles are deeply shaped by cultural and religious values, leading to a societal structure where women's primary responsibilities revolve around home and family life. While these traditions remain influential, they are also the subject of ongoing conversations and changes within modern Egyptian society. 5. Cairo, the city that never sleeps. Cairo, the lively capital of Egypt, truly lives up to its reputation as the city that never sleeps. Known for its constant vibrancy, Cairo's streets are alive at all hours. From the early morning light to the late-night buzz, the city is filled with energy. Whether it's the flow of traffic, the chatter of market-goers, or the sounds of music drifting from local cafes. Traditional shisha lounges, bustling street vendors, and crowded night markets contribute to the city's dynamic atmosphere, creating a sense of perpetual movement. Exploring Cairo is an adventure in itself. The historic Islamic Old Town, with its winding streets and magnificent mosques, offers a glimpse into the city's rich history. On the other hand, the modern side of Cairo is a blend of shopping, dining, and entertainment options. Food lovers will also find Cairo to be a paradise, with local street foods like koshari, a mouth-watering mix of rice, pasta, lentils, and fried onions, and crispy falafel, perfect for a quick bite. For those wanting to dive into the city's vibrant spirit, Cairo's nightlife is a must. The city's bars, clubs, and music venues provide a lively contrast to the daytime hustle, ensuring there's always something happening no matter the hour. Whether enjoying a quiet night at a cafe or dancing until dawn, Cairo's nightlife is as diverse and energetic as the city itself. 6. The gender wage gap in Egypt. In Egypt, the gender wage gap is striking, with women earning nearly 4 times less than men when compared to GDP per capita. This vast difference reflects broader structural inequalities, where women remain underrepresented in the workforce, accounting for only 18% of the total labor force. Many women face significant barriers to accessing employment, including limited educational opportunities, discrimination, and social norms that prioritize their roles as caregivers over their professional aspirations. The responsibility of family care largely falls on women, further complicating their ability to balance work and home life. This unequal distribution of domestic labor often forces women to choose between career advancement and fulfilling traditional family roles, leading to fewer women in leadership positions or higher-paying jobs. This gender wage gap has profound social and economic consequences. It contributes to the continued poverty faced by women, limits their economic independence, and restricts their ability to invest in their own growth or that of their families. Additionally, it perpetuates gender stereotypes and inequality, underscoring the urgent need for comprehensive reforms that promote gender equality in both the workplace and society. Addressing these disparities is crucial for unlocking the full potential of Egypt's workforce and fostering sustained economic growth. 7. The Sufi Tanura dance. The Tanura dance, a quintessential part of Egyptian culture, is much more than an entertaining performance. It is a profound spiritual expression with deep symbolic meaning. Rooted in Sufi traditions, the Tanura dance represents the harmony between humanity and the cosmos, as well as the pursuit of spiritual enlightenment. Dancers, typically dressed in vibrant flowing skirts, spin in a continuous, hypnotic motion. As they turn, the fabric of their skirts fans out, symbolizing the four essential elements: earth, water, fire, and air that sustain life. The dance is accompanied by traditional music and rhythmic drum beats, creating a meditative ambiance that encourages both the dancers and the audience to enter a reflective state. Each spin is meant to symbolize the dancer's spiritual journey toward clarity and enlightenment. The movements, coupled with the music, serve as a powerful form of emotional expression, conveying a sense of devotion, peace, and unity with the divine. The Tanura is often performed during religious ceremonies, cultural festivals, and public celebrations, continuing to captivate audiences with its mesmerizing beauty and symbolism. Far from being simply a physical display, the Tanura dance is an immersive experience that intertwines art, spirituality, and Egypt's rich cultural heritage. 8. The Great Sphinx of Giza, a timeless mystery. The Great Sphinx, situated on the Giza Plateau, is one of Egypt's most iconic and enduring symbols, enveloped in mystery and fascination. Carved from a single massive block of limestone, this monumental statue has intrigued scholars, historians, and visitors for centuries. Measuring 73 meters in length and 20 meters in height, the Sphinx stands as an extraordinary achievement in ancient engineering and artistry. It is widely believed to have been constructed around 2500 BCE during the reign of Pharaoh Khafre, though some theories suggest it could be even older. The true purpose of the Sphinx remains a subject of uncertainty, and over the years, numerous theories have emerged. Some scholars suggest it was built as a representation of Pharaoh Khafre, symbolizing his divine power and authority. Others propose that it may have had a more spiritual or astronomical role, possibly aligned with celestial bodies, or acting as a guardian for the nearby pyramids. One of the most enduring mysteries of the Great Sphinx is its missing nose. The cause of its destruction remains debated. Some believe it was worn down by natural erosion, while others argue that it was deliberately removed, either by a later ruler or during a period of iconoclasm. Despite the unanswered questions, the Great Sphinx continues to capture the imagination of the world, attracting millions of visitors each year and sparking endless curiosity about its origins, significance, and place in ancient Egyptian culture. 9. And the Sun Festival at Abu Simbel. The Sun Festival at Abu Simbel is one of Egypt's most breathtaking events, occurring twice a year on February 22nd and October 22nd. During these dates, the morning sunlight perfectly illuminates 3 of the 4 statues inside the inner sanctuary of the Abu Simbel Temple. This awe-inspiring alignment is believed to celebrate both the birth and the coronation of Pharaoh Ramses II, symbolizing the connection between the natural world and the divine power of the ruler. What makes this phenomenon even more remarkable is that the Abu Simbel temples were relocated in the 1960s to prevent them from being submerged due to the rising waters caused by the construction of the Aswan Dam. Originally carved into the rock cliffs near the Nile, the temples were carefully disassembled and reconstructed on higher ground, ensuring the preservation of their architectural integrity and cultural significance. The Sun Festival has since evolved into a major cultural celebration, drawing both locals and tourists. The event is filled with vibrant festivities, including traditional music, dance, and rituals, which add to the rich cultural heritage of the site. For many, witnessing the sun align with the statues of Ramses II is a powerful reminder of the ancient Egyptians' advanced knowledge of astronomy and their deep reverence for their pharaohs. Naming traditions in Egypt. In Egypt, names carry deep familial and cultural significance, serving as a way to honor ancestors and preserve family legacies. It is common for children to be named after grandparents or other respected relatives, ensuring that the memory of past generations endures. This practice highlights the strong sense of continuity and respect for family heritage that is fundamental to Egyptian culture. In addition to honoring ancestors, Egyptian names often carry blessings or express parents' hopes for the future. Names such as Amal, meaning hope, or Ked, meaning eternal, are chosen with the intention of bestowing positive qualities upon the child and aligning them with desirable attributes. This tradition underscores the cultural reverence for both ancestry and the aspirations parents have for their children's lives. Names in Egypt are also closely intertwined with religious and spiritual beliefs. It is common for children to receive names that have religious significance, particularly those drawn from Islamic or Christian traditions, reflecting the country's diverse cultural and religious landscape. In this way, naming in Egypt is not only a practice that connects generations, but also expresses the values and hopes of the present, making it a deeply meaningful and cherished tradition. 11. Unique weddings in Egypt. Weddings in Egypt are lively, joyous celebrations that extend far beyond the couple to involve the entire community. These grand events are often marked by vibrant street parades, where the bride and groom, dressed in luxurious traditional attire, lead a colorful procession through the streets. Family, friends, and onlookers enthusiastically cheer them on, creating an atmosphere filled with excitement and happiness. A signature feature of Egyptian weddings is the inclusion of traditional music and dance. One of the most memorable elements is the belly dancing performance, which holds cultural significance in Egyptian celebrations. These dances are more than just entertainment. They serve to honor the couple and enhance the festive energy of the event. The wedding feast is another central part of the celebration. Guests enjoy an array of traditional Egyptian dishes, with kosheri, a flavorful blend of rice, lentils, pasta, and fried onions, often taking the spotlight. The food plays a key role in bringing people together, reflecting the hospitality and warmth that Egypt is renowned for. These weddings are more than just ceremonies. They are communal events, creating cherished memories for all who participate. 12. Egypt faces poverty and economic crisis. By the end of 2023, Egypt was grappling with a severe economic crisis, characterized by soaring inflation, which had reached nearly 39%, and an increasing public debt that had grown to 93% of the country's GDP. These economic struggles have had a profound impact on the daily lives of many Egyptians, with a large portion of the population living below the poverty line. Inflation has sharply driven up the cost of living, making everyday goods and services increasingly unaffordable. The value of the Egyptian pound has fallen by more than 50% against the US dollar, adding further financial pressure on households, especially those reliant on imported goods. As the cost of basic necessities continues to rise, many Egyptians are finding it increasingly difficult to make ends meet, leading to widespread economic hardship. Despite the government's efforts to stabilize the economy, inflation remains stubbornly high, and the country continues to face significant structural issues. The economic crisis is further compounded by high unemployment rates and limited access to resources for the majority of the population. This precarious financial situation has sparked growing public concern, with many calling for reform and increased international support to address the root causes of Egypt's economic difficulties. 13. Cats, cherished companions in Egypt. In ancient Egypt, cats were more than just pets. They were highly revered symbols of good fortune, protection, and divinity. They were closely linked with the goddess Aset, Isis, who was often depicted with the head of a lioness or as a lioness herself. Cats were believed to possess the ability to ward off evil spirits and misfortune, making them invaluable in Egyptian households. Beyond their spiritual significance, cats served as practical protectors of the home. Their natural hunting skills, especially in controlling vermin like mice and rats, were crucial in ancient Egypt, where grain storage was vital. Cats were seen as silent, watchful guardians, ensuring the safety of both food supplies and family members. Their esteemed status led to the practice of mummifying cats after death, demonstrating the deep respect the ancient Egyptians had for these animals. Killing a cat, even accidentally, was considered a serious crime. This reverence for cats has carried through to modern Egypt, where they continue to be cherished companions and guardians of the home. 14. Egyptian cuisine, a taste of history. Egyptian cuisine is a vibrant blend of ancient culinary traditions and Mediterranean influences, reflecting the country's rich history and diverse cultural heritage. At the heart of Egyptian food culture is koshari, the national dish, which combines rice, lentils, pasta, and a flavorful tomato sauce, often topped with crispy fried onions. This hearty meal exemplifies Egypt's skill in transforming simple ingredients into something both satisfying and delicious. Other essential dishes in Egyptian cuisine include falafel, known locally as tamaya, which is made from fava beans and deep-fried into golden, crispy patties. Another beloved dish is hamam mushi, or roasted stuffed pigeon, a delicacy enjoyed for centuries. Aish baladi, a traditional flatbread, is also a staple, often used to scoop up dips and other side dishes. Egyptian food is characterized by its rich and aromatic flavors, thanks to a generous use of spices such as cumin, coriander, garlic, and turmeric. These ingredients not only enhance the taste but also reflect Egypt's historical connections with trade routes and neighboring regions. Egyptian cuisine embodies the country's long tradition of hospitality, offering a warm welcome through its comforting, flavorful dishes. Each meal tells the story of Egypt's ancient past, its cultural exchanges, and its enduring culinary traditions. 15. The cost of living in Egypt. Egypt offers an affordable cost of living, making it an attractive destination for those looking to experience a rich and diverse culture without spending excessively. Renting an apartment in cities like Cairo or Alexandria is relatively inexpensive, with monthly rents ranging from $200 to $300, depending on the area and amenities. Utilities, including electricity, water, and air conditioning, typically cost between $30 and $50 per month, while high-speed internet is affordable, ranging from $15 to $25. Food is another area where Egypt provides great value. A casual meal at a local restaurant may cost as little as $3, and a month's worth of home-cooked meals can be done for approximately $100. Public transportation is also budget-friendly, with taxi fares starting at just 50 cents per kilometer, making it easy to get around without spending much. For those seeking a comfortable lifestyle, living in Egypt can be achieved on a budget of $400 to $600 per month. This affordability makes Egypt a tempting option for expatriates or travelers who want to enjoy a high quality of life without breaking the bank. Would you consider living in Egypt with such affordable living costs? Share your thoughts with us in the comments. We've just uncovered 15 surprising facts about Egypt, and we hope they've given you a fresh and exciting glimpse into this incredible country. If you enjoyed learning more, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for even more fascinating content. We look forward to seeing you in the next video.